Hi, I'm Lou. Another episode of My Car Story. I'm here with my good friend John Gastman.
Nice to see you, Lou. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. And John, where are we at?
We're in our service drive at Roanoke Motor Company in Roanoke, Illinois, and we're going to discuss what, the ACRs today?
ACRs today. I'm a Viper fan. John
Yes,
is the Midwest leader in Viper sales. I'm going to grab the camera. And today's treat is we not only have one ACR, but we've got two of them.
Yes, we do.
No slowdown. So John, stand right next to me. Let's
Okay.
describe, first of all, let's take one look back
Yep.
at both of them. They look almost like brother, sister there, but you'll start to see the differences as John describes them. So let's start with, I don't even know if we want to call it a regular ACR because it's a Viper in and of itself. But John, tell us about this first one here.
Well, we have a couple opportunities this year to do something different with our customers, and it's called a one-of-one program where you can design your own car and pick out your own color combination. And in doing so, not every ACR buyer, purchaser wants the actual race car. A lot of them want a little extra with it. The regular ACR comes with only 3 speakers in the dash and no quieting system in the car, no rear carpeting, no underhood pad. It's a pretty raw, tough car. So this fella here decided to order a one-of-one, and in doing that, he picks out the colors he wants and picks out the options he wants to make it his car. So it's an opportunity to make your car your very own. You're looking at the 19-inch front wheels of the ACR and the carbon ceramic rotors, which is a great stopping feature.
I'm looking at the one thing I'm noticing too is, John, on the ACR usually they have a more contoured exhaust tip, and this goes back to the old one where it's just a circle.
Yes, they made it back round again because the heat, the exhaust goes back and forth. This has got a 3-inch opening, the others are 2.5, but this is less oval, less appearance, but it serves the very same function, and if you damage this, it's much less expensive to repair.
Exactly. Okay. And here's the back tires, and Vipers, if I'm correct, look at the size of these tires. 355/30 ZR19. Holy cow, this is a monster tire.
And made by Kumho, which is the first tire that Kumho's made for a manufactured vehicle. So they wanted to get into the business of producing the cars for this car. The grips, it's unbelievable.
Let's open her up for a second.
See the flag in the door? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not.
Yeah, you can.
That's Alcantara. And they did a nice job in design, just a little added touch.
What's that say right there?
Of course, they all have side airbags. See, that's a raw for 15 and newer.
Wow. Oh, that's neat.
And all the bezel colors are different in ACR. They're kind of a brown color, where the rest are either silver or black, depending on what model you get, or carbon fiber. So they did this unique to make it stand out from the other models.
And look at the interior, still gripping you as it always does.
Yep, leather with Alcantara inset. Steering wheel, feel the steering wheel. It's Alcantara.
Oh wow, yeah,
So
it feels
grips
great.
corners, you know, you got something to grip onto.
It looks like a little shorter shift throw too, John.
Yeah, a little of that, and it's got all manual adjusting seats, so you can take the seat here level. I can just raise that seat up and down 3-4 inches manually, so it takes the weight out with no power. It's just a manual adjusting seats.
Okay.
Of course, got in the back here for the seat belts to go through for restraints.
Do we have the keys just to turn on what the interior?
Put your clutch down all the way and
Sure.
start her up.
This is specifically for an individual.
It is for an individual, yes. He ordered it. That's a one-of-one program.
Custom build. Okay, cool.
So you do a custom built, you get your name on the dash, on your dash plaque, plus you get a plaque that says GT on either one, so you can take that off someday.
Look at the interior piece here.
Pardon?
I said I'm looking at the interior piece here. This is all different. The venting up there. All right, let me
Watch that steering wheel light up. Oh, watch it.
Gotcha.
I'll do one more time here. Hear the exhaust note? That sound good?
That sounds phenomenal, John.
change your dash any way you want it. You can move around all your gauges. Just going here to show you something real quick. See, the tach goes all the way around the 7, right?
Yeah.
7,000 RPMs. It's going to say that's hibernation. It says setups. No, it's kilometers an hour. We don't do that. We'll do miles per hour. There's all your tire pressure. It tells you coolant temperature, oil temp, engine hours, intake up from outside, current horsepower, and that'd be your current torque. Then I'll go back to air pressure. Next one down, that's your fuel mileage. You can take it to 0, but I can do a trip and check it out. Another one there, I got what I'm looking for, it should say. Screen setup. Okay, so then you down arrow. So where it says digital speed, you go in, digital speed, and you want it on. Now you head back out, and now I got the speedometer right down there.
That's cool.
And that's something how you can just move things around. Let's go back to miles per hour. Though it says, find it here. Here we go, mile per hour. Hit this thing in. That changes it over. Now I'm at miles per hour, right instead of kilometers. So the car is. Here's something that's very attractive. Okay, there's your stability control. I just reduced it, like you want to have a little more fun. I can put my hand on it and turn it off. A second here. I turned everything off while this key is running, while the car is running. So theoretically, I got 645 horsepower, and my feet and my brain are controlling it. There's no stability on the car, so the harder you step on it, you can lose it in a heartbeat.
Okay.
But you try to do that with all the stability on, the car will correct itself.
Okay.
Because it outthinks the human being, it really does. Quite a system. And then, of course, everybody talks about launch control, where you can take off from a dead stop, let off the clutch, and gives you all the thrill from 0 to 60 the fastest way possible of getting there.
I just put the parking brake on. John, let me take a look under the hood.
Yep, let's turn it off here if you like. We'll leave it on either way.
Let me leave it on just for a second. I want people to... That. Let me just... John, just give it a little step on for just a second.
Oh, okay, we're going to hit the accelerator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just so people can kind of hear what it sounds like when it growls. Nice. Okay. Let's pop the hood with the engine on.
The hood coming from the rear here. Put your hand inside the desk.
Go ahead, you're saying? Oh, you're showing me how to open it. I got it. So it's like the old ones.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, all right.
From back, folds forward.
Let me get an overall shot of what that looks like.
It's all carbon fiber hood, weighs less than 20 pounds. Quite a hood.
Look at that. Less than 20 pounds. That's pretty smooth. Usually Vipers have a little ticking. Bigger lifters. Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
All right, let's shut her down.
Okay.
Let's turn her off for a second. And let's open up the trunk because it's different on the two.
There's a button released down here to release the place.
So here, this is your regular ACR.
This is the ACR with a custom GT101.
Okay.
The regular ACR doesn't have the carpet or anything in the trunk, and most people do want a little extra quietness, make it more drivable, and the wife enjoys it too.
Yeah.
So
this is your driver ACR.
Yeah, exactly.
This is your driver ACR. Let's go over to our race ACR.
Okay.
I just want to show that back because you're going to see we're actually going to start in the back on the other one.
We're going to start in the back. Okay.
And let me just
We all
notice.
get the black gas caps. That's part of the ACR package.
Notice this is flat.
And see the size of the wing here? Let me show you something.
Yeah.
I don't mean to stand in front of you, Lou.
No, you're
I can touch this wing, I can touch this pretty easily, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you talked about the wing on the ACR Extreme.
This is the ACR Extreme.
I'm going to touch this wing over here, right?
Okay, yeah, you can't get there.
You can't get there, and the depth bigger. It's 61 square inches larger than the standard ACR. This is the ACR Extreme.
Okay.
See the stanchions that hold up the wing? See how they're made?
Okay,
The size of those, look at the size of the other ones.
Okay, yeah, much smaller.
Yeah, they don't stand up as high.
Yeah, I got
This
it.
here wing is capable of putting 2,000 pounds of downforce on the back of your car. I think about 120 mile an hour.
Wow.
So that'd be like 10 of you standing on the rear wing holding the back end down. That's pretty amazing stuff.
That is amazing. And I'm noticing there's venting here, and we have no venting there.
Yeah, this is a much bigger wing, so take a little of the down pressure off. To vents it out this way. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's open up the trunk. We're going to show the back of the
The
car.
only thing
in a
is the
second.
same. The opening button's still the same on both
Still the
of them.
same. And now you've got
You got the cooling vents for your rear calipers. You got rear diffusers in the car.
brand spanking new.
Yeah, rear diffusers, carpets. They all come with cars when you use them or not. And these are air ducts. They go underneath the front of the car to take the air from underneath the car to the rotors, to cool your rotors down.
Okay.
This car is made for racing, and it will do. If you pull up online, a lot of people that race this car,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal. It's set more track records.
Have you raced it yet?
No.
Okay.
I only wish. In my dreams. In my dreams.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. All right. Okay,
But,
so there's the difference in the back, and I didn't realize those ventings. That's really cool. All right, let's shut that for just a second. I want to kind of take people, give them a shot of this from the back.
Yeah. Can you look down here?
Sure.
See here, these are diffusers they put on
Yes.
the ACRs Extremes.
Yeah.
When you do that, and they also got three that come down through plastic things I got.
Yeah.
Over here, it gets it down about an inch from the ground.
Oh, really?
It's made to drag the corners at high speeds to give you more stability on the track.
So those other diffusers actually bolt onto these diffusers.
Exactly. Break it down
Wow.
onto the ground.
Wow, let's look at this from the back. It looks like that. The venting that comes out. So these are actual air intakes on this one.
That's correct.
Okay, so you can see my hand.
They are on all of them actually. All the
Okay.
Vipers have that.
All right. Let me show what all the statistics that people can pause on. And here's the brand new Viper.
That belongs to a gentleman too in Florida.
So they sell pretty well.
Yes, everyone I've got coming in currently is sold.
And also we've got venting here, where on that fender,
We do not. This
not
takes
have-
off of the pressure under the wheel well, above the wheel well, like in racing on corners. It always hold the car up, just let the car sink down. There's two wing nuts on here that releases this. Let me show you here.
Sure.
Let me open the hood. See
yeah,
right here.
all right. And I'm also noticing two splitters here.
Canards.
We have one there.
See the two wing nuts here?
Now, John, there's signatures all over the bottom of this.
That's because the fella that owned this was a very privileged, lucky fella. Let's put that, was a very lucky fella. He knew somebody at the plant, and they said, "Hey, you want us to sign underneath the hood for it?" Which is very rare.
As
very,
it's
very
driving
rare.
down the assembly line, everybody was signing it?
I think it was after it was done.
Okay.
Yeah, they all had the responsibility while the car's moving down the line, but afterwards, just a fun thing to do for a nice guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing to me. They take the time to do
Cool. And when it comes from Roanoke,
Yeah.
Illinois, we get one of those on there.
that. Been
Got
there
one on
since,
mine.
Since 1992, we've done that same
Love this
thing.
crossbar.
Yeah, that gives stability for
Is
the
there
corners.
anything different as far as the engine? Same engine as the
Same
other?
engine,
Same
drivetrain's
engine.
the same. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just the suspension is totally different. If you had time to take off the wheels and
So here's these bolts you were sharing.
yeah, these two right here, and this thing just comes out, so it leaves a big hole right here, take all the pressure off.
Okay.
So it's function two-way. These here got push pins. You can take the louvers out to give it a different look too.
Okay.
Just different things you can do to help the car be more functional on the track. Will an average guy like me ever get to use those to their ability? No. But it's at least fun to know you got that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
All right, let's take a look at the interior too. Look at the size of these wheels while that's open. That's just, like, here's my hand.
See the adjustable suspension? Yeah. Race car drivers, I mean, regular race cars don't have this good suspension on it. They've done an outstanding job for the dollar. They really have.
That's
Everybody
great.
who owns a car will tell you
There's
that.
my
It's like-
hand,
Yeah.
and it's half the size of the tire. Holy cow. All right. Let's take a look at the interior. We're not gonna, we got sill plates
Yeah,
here.
them are covers on the that's where they come.
Go ahead.
They're all them parts. Same. We just bought the seat covers here. You won't mind. Put it back on later. When they come, just out here, just show you something.
Yeah.
Every car we get in from the plant comes with a cover like that over the steering wheel. I mean, they're just so protective. The semi-reliable brings them to us.
Yeah.
Everybody, it just cares about these automobiles before they get to our customers' hands.
This is just such a treat to be in a brand spanking new one like this. And the interior is similar to the last one we saw, so we won't have to restart it. John, I see a red key. Is that something special?
Yeah, that's the keys in the vehicle will start. You get 2 red keys.
2 red keys. So I know, like with a Hellcat, you get like a black key and a red key.
Yeah, this is strictly 645 horse for the Hellcat.
This one, that's it. This one, there's no toning anything down.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm guessing there's your red stripe down the center to keep you straight. And look at the plastic knob and all the details of having your brand new Viper ACR. I'm gonna take one overall, let's shut the door please. Thank you, John. I'm gonna take one overall shot from the front again, just to give people the knowledge of the two.
And this has got a splitter that goes on it on the front. They mail it to us later. I just received this car this past week.
Yeah.
So they got a 5-inch extension that goes on the bottom of the splitter. It sticks out 5 more inches with cables coming down.
Okay, so
yeah,
it
it's quite a phenomenal for more downforce in the front.
With the metal cables
Yes,
that
yep,
hold
yep,
down.
yep.
Got it. So there's the Extreme. Couple of those splitters in the front. And here's, I guess we'll call it the regular, if you want to call an ACR a regular Viper. And then just even from the front, you can see the wing there. And here you can see the wing kind of hanging off. John, jump right in between both of them.
Okay.
John Gastman, Roanoke, Illinois. You want to get yourself a Viper, this is the guy. John, always a treat having you. Thanks so much.
Well, both ways, Bill. It's a treat having you and all the local support I have from all the Viper Club members across the United States. It amazes me, the people and the fellowship you have just being a Viper owner. So thank you.
Thank you, John. Bye-bye.